we are joined by Sandip Agarwal, who's the fund manager of Solio Investment Managers. Hi, Sandip. Welcome to ET Now. Well, Sandip, we've just got the numbers for Infosys, and according to our ET Now poll estimates, there has been a slight bit of a miss coming in on the revenue margins and the guidance front. What are you seeing for the company? What is the scorecard according to you?
No, good evening and thanks for having me on the show. So, I think that Infosys is going through this challenge for last few quarters now where I believe that, the change in leadership has, post change in leadership, multiple top level people has left. The momentum of growth has been lost. And I think because growth is below estimate for few quarters now, the operating margin is not also playing out to the extent it's estimated, and similarly it is reflecting also in the guidance. So I think line by line miss on all fronts is what I can say, except the TCV. TCV obviously is decent, but otherwise if you see guidance, growth and margin, all three there is a quite a miss, I would say. So these numbers are much more inferior than what we saw in TCS.
All right. Sandeep, tell us what are the things that you will be looking out for, when the management comes out and speaks on the management con call. What are the things, what are the factors that you will be watching out for going forward?
So the most important question to be asked to the management is that, if your TCVs are at record high as it shows in the data and also mentioned by the management, even the attrition numbers are so low. Despite that, why there is no solace in the margin guidance? Why they have not upgraded the margin guidance? Number one. Number two, despite such a strong TCV, why the growth guidance is so low? So we are not able to connect the dots. What is pulling down the growth so much, and why this kind of growth is what they are projecting? In my view, this guidance and this numbers are on the lower side of what anyone would have been anticipating.
Right, Sandeep. So going forward, is this trend likely to continue with the margins which have really there has been no upward revision of the guidance despite the attrition being low. Is this likely to continue, or what are you penciling in on the margin front for Infosys?
So I don't cover this company as an analyst anymore. We run a PMS, and our client may be holding some positions in the tech space, but I can say that based on my experience of last 22 years, it seems that, again, company-specific problem has come over. I don't see sector to be in so much trouble as much as it is reflected in the guidance and growth of Infosys. I think there will be clearly two sets of numbers. One set of number in which Infosys and Wipro kind of results will come, which will look weak. And on the other side, I think TCS and HCL numbers will be one which will be slightly better than, or they will reflect the industry more closely what Infosys reflects. Generally in past, Infosys, when it comes around very quickly in a quarter. What we have as a data point, it is really a weak set of number and weak outlook as well. But this looks more like an Infosys specific problem rather than so much to do with the sector.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.